Good morning. Today is Ether chapter 15, verses 1 through 16, and this is the last chapter of Ether. So, nothing good is happening here. Nothing at all. Just battles and more battles, and death and carnage and hatred, and it's just, it's not good. Okay, so there's a lot of death going on, and Coriantumr finally remembers the words of Ether, and he feels remorseful for all the lives that have been lost. It says that his soul would not be comforted, which is nice. Did he repent to the Lord? No. He wrote to Shiz and said, hey, if you spare the people, I'll give you the kingdom, okay? It's yours now. I'm done. Just don't kill any more people. And Shiz says, nah, I'm going to kill you and I'll spare the people. Yield up yourself and I'll spare the people. And from the way that the rest of the story plans out, it sounds like Coriantumr didn't do that. He didn't care about his people that much. So it says for 4 years that the people for Coriantumr were gathering together and the people for Shiz were gathering together. So it sounds like there were two parties distinctly divided, and they were gathering together to their places. So it again, very reminiscent of today. Anyways, it goes on to say that 2 million people died from just one side, and the battles were bloody and horrible, and you know, it's not a fun chapter to read at all. So there's nothing in the supplemental at all. In the Ludlow book, it talks about the casualties of the war, which I mentioned, and then it talks about the Hill Rama, which is the same as Hill Cumorah, because that's where Mormon hit up the records. So really, there's not a whole lot to go into here in these first 16 verses. So basically, I got nothing for you today. Yep, I got nothing. But sometimes that's how it goes when all the chapter talks about is death and blood, and it's such a depressing chapter. This year has been such a depressing chapter in our history. But we can take a lesson from Ether. It says that he watched all of this happen. He kept his hands clean from it. And we can do the same. We can keep our hands clean from the debauchery of the world. And remember in this season to be grateful and thankful, and to be a light. All right. I guess I'll talk to you later.